Everyone thought the drama had cooled off. But then Nigeria jumped onto Facebook and lit the internet on fire. She's calling out Claressa, promising a live stream packed with receipts, screenshots, and the truth she claims nobody has heard. Viewers are rushing in because the tension has been building for months. Not long ago, Nigeria and Claressa were inseparable, appearing together and supporting each other in public. Then something changed behind the scenes, and their friendship reportedly collapsed. Since that fallout, the two have been locked in constant back-and-forth drama, with accusations, messages, and shots keeping people talking. Nigeria says she delayed speaking out because she wanted to do it on her own platform, where she could control the narrative and build her audience first. Now she insists the wait is over. Bloggers are invited to cover everything, and supporters on both sides are preparing. Big question, what receipts will she reveal? And will they change the story? And she says, let's talk about how destiny swapping is a real thing. Fur will really try to live another person's whole life, from how they dress, what they do for a living, to even wanting who they are with. The issue's kind of creepy and scary, but I firsthand watched it happen before. Wait, hold on. You already know exactly who I'm talking about, don't you? Let's be real for a second. We all saw it. Claressa sat there watching Remy and Papoose on Love and Hip Hop, not as a hater, but as a fan. And then, she didn't just want their relationship. She wanted everything: the lifestyle, the swag, the look, the energy, the whole package. And she made that obvious from day one, because she was there for every single episode. Now look, I'm not going to sit here and repost her entire timeline. That's not the point. I'm only pulling the moments that actually matter. The posts that scream this is about Claressa, or hint at whatever's going on between those two. So that first thing I spotted. That was just the beginning. And then she turns it up. She stops hinting. She stops playing games. Now she gets direct. She says her name out loud. She says, Claressa, you out the country on your dime. Not a flex, boo. With a Chanel purse. I think it's supposed to say got. Okay, with a Chanel purse got. I guess that porn puss bought you and it disappeared and you had to repurchase it yourself. Boo. I don't give a F about no money being offered for no interviews. Once the MF get to talking about my kids to people, all bets is off. B. I'll take it there today. She said, I'm irritated today. Like real is enough is enough. So now she's finally letting everybody know. Claressa's vacation? She paid for that. That whole Delta post from a plane? Yeah, allegedly, Claressa covered that too. Not a flex, apparently. And then that Chanel purse. Remember when Claressa went window shopping and wanted that $30,000 bag? She never showed the gifts she actually got, did she? But she did show a purse. And I'm pretty sure that's the exact Chanel bag Nigeria's talking about. The one she says Papoose bought. And then, it disappeared. And she had to repurchase it herself. Oh my God, why all? This is bad. This is seriously bad. This is a full-blown problem. A puss problem. Oh my goodness. So things are getting bought and then repurchased. Just like why all we're saying about that bracelet in my comment section. Let me tell you something, my comment section stays lit except for the ones talking crazy. Those get deleted. But why all we're saying it? Why all we're saying she went and got that bracelet just for the show? Oh, this is hilarious to me. Like I'm literally tearing up right now. So you heard her, the Chanel bag. She had to repurchase herself. That was the birthday gift. Okay. Let me stop. So she said that about the bag. And then in another piece of the comment or post, she said, trying to ish on me when you tried to do everything I did. You started rapping instead of helping your quote-unquote friend push her music, not even money-wise, that SO apparently Nigeria was doing music first. So she said, you started rapping instead of helping your friend push her music, not even money-wise. I wore a fitted hat. That be said she ain't like it. 2 days later started wearing fitted hats. I asked her could she get me in touch with on the radar. I'll even pay. I just need a direct contact. They don't respond to my DMs. She told me she didn't have the pull for that. Then boom, turned around and went on the radar. Like who? Really jealous of who? The deeper this drama gets, the more shocking the story becomes. Nigeria is now claiming that Claressa followed her lead in more ways than people realized. from music ambitions to even her signature style. According to the allegations, Claressa suddenly started wearing fitted caps after being introduced to the look through Nigeria. But that's only part of the story. Rumors suggest their relationship may have been complicated long before they became close friends. Some people claim there was tension between them when they were younger, with past conflicts that never fully disappeared. While nobody knows every detail, the history being discussed paints a messy picture. What makes the situation even more explosive is the pattern many viewers say they've noticed. Time after time, Claressa seems to build friendships that later end in public fallout. Nigeria insists she has more to reveal and is pushing supporters toward her YouTube channel as anticipation continues to grow daily. I get 1K by 6 p.m. I'm going live with receipts. I don't care what blogger screenshot and what. Today is the day. And I wasn't even going to ever do all this. But yet at SO, she puts the link to her YouTube. Then, here go Claressa, the Lulu mama. Mommy. She said, "You in that house on her dime to be? Shut the F up." And then Nigeria goes, "How? She don't even own this be no more. Ain't owned it since March, my baby." And then it was a screenshot of some paperwork. And then Lula says, "Then what the F did you ever do that another B ever wanted? Lumeo, you received help B. And Nigeria goes, "Help with what? Housing. In a house she don't own no more. And if we talking about help, let's talk about it. I helped that B as well. Anytime she needed me, I dropped everything. Like what is that? Like Craig's in trouble. I've did her hundreds of hairstyles that didn't charge her for is I flew to Florida. Took down some K tips for her that somebody was charging $2,500 plus travel to do. I did her a closure, sew in and braids while I was there, and received $500. I've been in this house going on 2 years in June, and out of 2 years I was with her damn near 10 months. House was just sitting. The receipts speak for itself. I was in Atlanta more than I was here literally. And then you see someone commented, I guess someone that knows them, or whoever this person is, Jana underneath says, quote, came from Nye the Goat. She added the W, but I'm a mind my business. So, is that where Goat came from? Because Nigeria, I guess that's been her nickname. And the Goat. The Goat. And then Claressa added the W to, I don't know, but this is what is being said. Okay. Nigeria is saying, look, I've been doing your hair for free, not charging you. And it's like we doing favors for each other type of thing. That's her defense. Now the rest of the comments, this other slide, I think she dropped a receipt of a payment. So she says, and show the dates that we started paying you rent in February when my man touched down and got the letter to vacate end of February. Still sent you $600 cause you was supposed to handle it. No, I wasn't fitting to send the other $400 until I knew you got the house back in which you didn't. So, why the F would I continue to have my man give you money? I'll wait. She drops a receipt of, paying $900. And then the other screenshot. Let me see on my phone because I can't see what that is. I think it's a receipt. The one on the right. Let me see what that is. Oh, it's just a receipt that money was sent. The $600. So, that's what that shows. And she said, technically, I need my cheese back for both March and April. You no longer own the house. So, she's saying she paid when Claressa no longer owned the house. But she wants her money back for that. Now, I believe it's one more part to this, and then we'll leave off until afterwards because I have a couple things to do. So, here goes Lula again, and she said, okay, then pay all the rest of the months you live there rent-free. B, shut the F up. You paid rent twice and lived there 19 months. And Nigeria goes, B, that was the plan. And when I charge my phone, you will see B. They tried to use me as a charity case, put me on the news, and ish like I was homeless, so the state could grant 1 year free. I wasn't going for that. So she said, F the state. I can still do the year free, because it's her house. Like stop trying to make it seem like I was just here free for no reason. So you see it was a plan behind that. You see what she said? They were trying to use as a charity case to get so the state could grant a year free for her living there or whatever's going on. And then she said at the state, I can still do the year free because it's her house. And then somebody came at Lula afterwards and said you pay your rent first. We'll wait. Now, I think she lives in Atlanta, right? I don't think she's in Flint anymore. Either way, there's some shady stuff going on with that house. Like, between Claressa owning it and Nigeria owning it, something is definitely going on. And she says she has receipts. She'll probably drop them in the live.so. Guys, if you want to watch it, I'm definitely going to try to catch it. But if she goes live today, like she claims, she said she's dropping receipts on things. And honestly, I'm scared it might be something in there with her talking crazy about Remy. Or something with Papoose that I'm telling you Nigeria knows. She was there through those exes. She was there when Papoose first started dealing with Claressa. That is, let's just sit and wait for that. Other than that, guys, that's all I have for right now. I'll try to get another video in tonight. I'm busy today, but I'm gonna try it. If not, I got you soon. Okay, like this video. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. See you again soon.